Hello! It's How It's Made, and on today's show,
Steel wool.
now steel wool is fantastic for scraping against walls, polishing the old car, and chipping up your friends.
Also, if you've got a rusty pan, to scrape the rust off the pan.
Now we've put some steel wool in an abandoned warehouse for you to look at.
Here's rows of steel wool, and now we're going to watch the steel wool being made from circles.
I cannot wait. We start with steel. It's worth bearing in mind steel wool is not regular wool. You cannot knit with it, and old ladies will frequently hurt their hands on the steel wool.
Yes, we don't want no steel cardigans. First, the steel is threaded through a machine.
It twirls and twirls and threads and twirls some more. Oh my god.
The machines are very old, as you can see, and they thread it very efficiently.
At one time they were new, and they did not work so well. The age makes them better. My god, it just keeps twirling up into the sky. It's like thunder.
And it has a little twizzle there, and it goes off the twizzle onto a little coil.
The idea is there is steel absolutely everywhere. Now Steve here likes to steal individual pieces of steel to make his own Super Steve wool. He doesn't tell his friends about it. It's 100% drop-in force wool.
He's putting on the testing machine to see if it breaks. This one has broken, that is unfortunate.
He will throw this in the bin and get another one. Now back at the machine, the steel is still spinning away.
It spins through a machine, slowly and quickly at the same time, and then slowly gets to another machine, which will turn it into powders.
Here you can see it has been spun so much that it is turning to wool. It is basically a matter of terrifying the steel until it turns to wool.
It looks very like, it looks like beams of stuff. It doesn't really look physical because it is wool.
But it's not the kind of wool you find on a sheep, unless you have a metal sheep.
Yes, and sometimes you may find wool on the sheep.
You will always find wool on a sheep. Sheep are where the wool comes from. But steel wool, it is not.
Yes, it's then turned on the spinner some more, and this is a big spinner of wool. Now, John here is going to pick it up, going to put it on another machine, and spin it around.
There's too much spinning in this factory. If you're afraid of spinning, you probably shouldn't get a job here.
Yes, you may get a little dizzy.
Very dizzy, I'd expect.
He's looping it through here on the metals. You'd think another machine could do this, but he has to do it every day by hand. And that's his job.
You see he's wearing gloves there. That's because, oh my god, it's very painful.
Yes.
It is like liquid pain.
This machine is smoothing it out so it's not so painful.
It crunches and crunches, and that's why they call it the cruncher. And the cruncher is beautiful.
Out comes the beautiful steel wool, almost ready for our use on our cars.
It comes out like a waterfall, but also a water wheel, and that's why they call it the waterfall. So if you look at this, they're crunching. This man squeezes the wool because he enjoys the texture. That's why he took this job.
Yes, he does it because it's like a fetish. He likes to squeeze wool. That's what he does.
Yes, and I'm not going to hold that against him if that's what he's into.
Yes, whatever floats your boat, you know?
Now, some people like to make a steel wool sandwich, and that is weird. I wouldn't do that.
No, steel wool is definitely not edible.
No, unlike real wool, which is delicious, especially the red.
Now here is the finished wool. Beautiful in its prime. Very nice.
But very, very boring to make.